Hey guys, it's Jason here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Welcome to the first run of the Big Rock 223S. I'm gonna grab my gloves and hope that they fit in the iXSR. So there's a lot going on in this video. We got the first run of the Big Rock 223S. This is also the first time I've used the iXSR. I've had lots of issues getting this set up with the 223S. I might cover some of that in this video, or I might just make it another video. We're gonna see how this goes. If there are no issues in this video, I'll probably leave the setup part out of it, and we'll do that in another video. No, my finger does not fit in this with the gloves. It's a very small trigger. I gotta change that, but I'm gonna at least use this one. So yeah, we've got the iXSR, we've got the Big Rock. Need to do a little bit of trim. I think we're good. Now, what's fun about this, guys, is we're running a big Genzace 7,000 milliamp pack, but I brought another one. And we're gonna run the first pack on the stock tires, and then we are going to run the second pack, guys, on a set of Big Rock MX28s. Now, I'm taking this glove off because I don't like the way it feels. It's about -1 Celsius, guys, so it's not super cold, but it's cold enough. I've got the jump set up over there because I'm hoping that if I do decide to take some bigger-ish air for this time of year, we'll land in the snow. We have DSC on at medium, so we've got a little bit of control there. Now, I'm wondering something. I want to see if I just want to turn it off, so no DSC. I was just curious to see if DSC affected throttle, so I wanted to see if we got wheelies when I turned it off. But you can see, guys, there I've got medium DSC on right now, and even though we're on this parking lot right now, which is covered in dirt because it's winter and it gets sanded, well, it almost worked that time. It worked the other time. Definitely not great conditions, guys, just because we're going to spin everywhere today. And I did bring out the Jado 4x4 VXL, the 4S. I have not even done an unboxing yet. I'm just excited to run it, so we'll see how it goes. Either way, what I'm going to do is a video with the Big Rock on stock tires. Then I will do a video of the Big Rock on the MX28s, and they'll be separate videos, and then I might actually do, guys, kind of like a combined video just showing what it's like to kind of switch from the stock tires out to the MX28s. Now we got a person coming, so we're gonna have to just get out of the way. Again, guys, these conditions are not great. It's basically, you've got like a thin layer of dirt, so the truck is kind of all over the place. Okay, good, she's out of the way. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna try jumping. We're gonna see how this goes. I may have to go stand in the snowbank. I don't think we're gonna get out of the snowbank after we jump, but I just want to jump it, guys. I want to see how this thing behaves. We'll start off kind of small. Okay, that snow is actually harder than I thought. So we might stand a chance. All right, we're in the snow. Now, I just realized, guys, the snow is actually really hard. So that's kind of a good thing, because I can stand up here, and I'm still gonna get wet and stuff, but at least I can kind of stand here. Hopefully I don't get the truck in the face. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if we can make it back over here. Okay, this is perfect. So we've had snow, then we've had rain, then it got mild, and then last night we got a little bit of snow, but definitely, guys, is working out perfect for this today. Okay, I'm making myself nervous, so I'm gonna move back a bit because I really don't feel like getting that truck in the face. All right, let's do this. I'm also going to turn. I've got no DSC now, guys. I don't know if that applied brake when I was in the air, but we definitely don't want that happening. Wow, guys, this snow right now is perfect. I don't know what it is, but we are getting traction. We actually could get in and get out. I honestly thought I was going to be just having to dig this thing out every time. Okay, this is awesome. Uh-oh. Oh, dang, I did not want to do that. Oh, guys, this is perfect. This is awesome. The only thing I'm noticing right now is my steering. I mean, I guess I could adjust my dual rates. My steering is really, like, it's so twitchy, guys. It's so sensitive. This truck has a lot of steering. Oh, I landed in my hole from earlier. All right, guys, I went into the radio and there's a setting now. I don't know if you guys can see it because of the sun. It's called the rate of change. I don't know if that's dual rates or not, but I cranked it right down to like about 30%. We're gonna see if that helps. I do, guys, want to get a lot more air out of this thing. One thing that is happening though, guys, and I know I've said it a few times now, because of the ground and that dirt, as soon as you put any kind of speed down, it just wants to be all over the place. All right, let's try, see if this helps me. We're going to leave it there. We're going to go high DSC. See if that can keep me somewhat straight, guys, so I can hit this ramp a little faster. Okay. Yeah. Now, knowing, guys, that I shouldn't have to dig this out all the time, we're going to see. I'm going to stand down here for a bit, see if I can line this up better. I think I keep landing in the hole. You know what I might do? I move more to the center, maybe I'd have a longer run up. Now I can't see it. There it is. Oh, guys, it's so, I don't know what I changed there on the radio. This is the first time, guys, running this. I've spent lots of time programming it, trying to get the issue that I had with binding it to this truck out of the way, but my first time running it. Oh, I think, guys, we just hit LVC, which I'm kind of shocked at because this is a 7,000 milliamp pack. Unless it's like a temperature thing, but either way, we're gonna take it to the tailgate and see what's going on. Guys, we've got the truck home, it's back on the bench, it's all cleaned up. And I mentioned at the beginning of this video, when I first started running it, that if I had any issues, that I would talk about the issues that I had binding the radio to the truck. And since there seems to be something going on, so ignore the whole steering thing and the fact that it was twitchy. I think that, guys, is just me and this radio. The steering wheel itself, guys, on the iXSR is very soft. It's very light. If you're used to almost any other radio, so a DX5, DX6 Rugged, DX5 Pro, RC8X, RC6GS, this is going to feel very light. And I think that's maybe why I was just, you know, kind of the type of pressure that I would usually, the force that I would put on the wheel, maybe I was just doing it too much. I did go in and change one setting on the steering. I don't think it's dual. They don't actually show dual rates. They show a rate of change. It's this right here. And I dropped that, guys, down to 30% now. It worked great for not having the truck be so kind of fast on the steering. But when you went to actually wanting to turn and actually turn sharp, it didn't do that. It was very, very slow. So I don't know. I got to figure that out. But addressing, guys, the binding issue that I had, and is that part of the problem that I'm having now? Because both times I was out with the truck, guys, stock tires for this run, and then the second run I'm running the MX28s, I got about 11, maybe 13 minutes of runtime on a 7,000 milliamp pack, which is huge for a 3S truck. And to put that into perspective, the Jado 4x4, the VXL, that's the 4S, it's the new one, with a 5,500 milliamp pack, ran for 33 minutes today. So I ran this truck first. After it died, I grabbed the Jado, ran the Jado for 33 minutes, then installed the MX28s, fresh 7,000 because I've got two of them. And again, guys, it died around 12 or 13 minutes. I don't know what's up to that. So I don't know if that has something to do, guys, with the binding issue I had. I don't know if it's, I don't get it because nothing is working the way that it's supposed to. Now, I'm going to quickly address the binding problem I had so that you guys know. And if you guys want to actually see a video on it, I will do it. It's not going to be fun, but because it'll take some time, but I'm going to try to do this, guys, as quickly as I can. But again, if you do want to see a video, comment. If I get enough comments, I will make one. So when you first bind up the radio, you go into your model, you set it up, you tell it you're running SLT with DSC, then it wants you to bind. You go through the binding process. After that is done, the first one, as soon as it's done binding, you have to calibrate it. The ESC is waiting for it. And it's full throttle, full reverse, full right, full left, and then the tires will actually kick left. And then you restart the radio, restart the truck, and everything's fine, or it's supposed to be. In this case, you do all that, and your truck will run in reverse when you pull the trigger, and your steering's backwards. Left is right and right is left. I go in and I changed and reversed everything. Throttle was fine, but the steering had multiple issues. One was the DSC worked in reverse. So usually if you were, going this way, the tires are going to compensate that way. If you're going this way, they would compensate this way. What was happening was it was doing this and it was doing that, which is not what you want. So I tried everything. I tried rebinding it at that point. I tried setting the reverse and then binding. I tried right from the beginning to do the reverse and then the binding. But it seems that when you're programming this radio and setting up a new model, it wants you to follow the steps and it does not want you to veer off any of those steps. So what I did after almost, guys, probably 3 hours of trying every possible way to do this, and I'm curious right now, because I know most people are pretty cool and they'll be like, oh, that's good to know. There's always the one that's like, oh, I did that the first time. I'm curious right now, if you guys know what fixed it, because I've already sort of talked about it. Pause for dramatic effect. So I had mentioned that you had to do full throttle, full reverse, right, and then left. When I was getting the truck ready today, I thought I'm going to try the DX6 Rugged. Maybe that'll be different. So I grabbed the DX6 Rugged, started going through everything. And when it got to the calibration part, so trigger, full reverse, I was like, wait a minute, let's do full left, then do full right. Because, hey, my problem with the DSC was it was the opposite. So I did full left, full right, shut her down, started it up, did the reverse. So I had to reverse the throttle, I had to reverse the steering. All of a sudden, guys, it was good to go. Now, one thing I forgot to mention was at one point when I was going through the steps and I would try to rebind the truck. So I would do the bind, everything would be in reverse. I would reverse in the radio and then try to rebind it because of the DSC. What would happen is the steering would be really jumpy. You'd go to turn and it would be almost like, and then it would almost smooth out for a bit and you would think, okay, that was weird, but then it would come back. It was bonkers, guys. I don't get it. I've never seen it before in a truck. So again, what I did, I've told you guys that now, reversed instead of going full right, full left, I did full left, full right, and it seems to be good. Now, whether that is causing a problem, I don't know. I'm confused, guys. I don't get it. I don't know what happened today with the batteries. I don't know what happened, guys, with the runtime. I don't know why it was cutting out. To me, it should have ran a lot longer. So what I'm probably going to do, and it won't be the next video, guys, because the next video I was already recorded running the MX-28s. The third time I go out, what I'm probably going to do is bind the truck back to the stock transmitter. I don't know where I put it. I got to find it now because I don't even think I took it out of the bubble wrap. I've got to find that. I'm going to rebind it, do the calibration. I'm curious to see after I do everything and do the calibration, if everything runs the way it's supposed to. Does it run forward? Is the steering the correct way? I think I looked in the manual and the steering for the truck is reversed. So it is, you would have to change it. Like the switches themselves on the radio are reversed. But again, you usually would do those changes and then do the bind. So guys, I don't know what to say. I know this has kind of ran on a long time here, but I feel like if you're interested in this truck and with this radio being on sale right now, I've gotten people and I've gotten messages and I've gotten comments, guys, in one of the videos, people asking about it. I don't know what to say yet because it's not working with this properly. I have binded it, bind, however you want to put it, to a few other trucks, my Creighton, the Notorious, I forget what else. There's a fourth one in there. I just can't think of what it is right now as I look around the room. But I think running just normal DSMR is going to be fine. It seems to be something with the SLT protocol because that is what they added. So either way, guys, stay tuned. The next video is going to be the Jado, which, guys, that thing is the best. I had the Jado 4x4 BL2S and whatever. I'm not going to comment on it, guys. It actually wasn't all that bad. You knew you needed work. You knew you were going to upgrade it. I had bought, guys, everything for it. But this one is a Arrow. It is so fast, so quick. It handles amazing. And I know you guys aren't going to want to hear this. It handled better in every way today compared to the Big Rock. Just the way it drove, the speed, even the way, guys, it was in the snow. And I was expecting it to actually suck today because it's a lot lower to the ground than this thing is, but it was amazing. So stay tuned, guys. That's going to be coming out soon. Then we're going to have the second video with the Big Rock running the MX-28s. And then I'm going to get out, I'm going to run it with the stock transmitter and see if that fixes the problem. I am dreading contacting Horizon Hobby Support because they used to be the best. And they were amazing, but now they are the worst. They've literally did the exact opposite of what they were. So to deal with them, I'm not looking forward to that. So I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying to figure, guys, out this truck, but the worst comes to worst. Unfortunately, it will mean just pulling the system and, I don't know, pitching it and then throwing one of my Castle combos or something like that into it, guys, because I do feel like this truck has a ton of potential. It's going to handle well. It's going to drive nice. It was jumping good today. I really liked it on the MX-28s, but the ESC and stuff, guys, I really got to figure out. And to be fair, guys, I actually didn't even really think it to be, I didn't find it all that powerful either. It wasn't horrible. And I mean, again, compared, guys, I drove this, then I drove the 4S Jado, buggy versus truck, 3S versus 4S. I guess maybe that's kind of expected. But guys, as always, if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up, please subscribe, and have a fantastic